small sort of hum sound, which will be from something over the air conditioning or heating system. There's a load of hum. Nothing too major. And you can hear a little hum. No issue there. So I know you don't want to do yes/no questions, but I'm here and I'd like to have a conversation with someone. So if you don't want to talk to me, is there any chance that another spirit can come forward and have a conversation with me, rather than you monopolising the time if you don't want to?
Was you convicted of a crime here? Did you used to work here?
Did you used to work here? So we've got no EVPs recorded there, which is a shame. But so what we was doing is when we first come in and was first getting set up, I had just the one ball here and it was going off, and then that ball was up by the inkwell. So I then moved it down here and basically said, look, should we do some yes/no questions? And all I've been now getting is a no response. So you can see there, a no response again. Did you used to come here and sit up?
What's that noise?
Did you used to come and sit here and watch people being convicted of crimes? Did you used to do that to pass the time? A small sort of hum sound, which will be from something over the air conditioning or heating system. There's a load of hum. Nothing too major. And you can hear a little hum. No issue there. So I know you don't want to do yes/no questions, but I'm here and I'd like to have a conversation with someone. So if you don't want to talk to me, is there any chance that another spirit can come forward and have a conversation with me, rather than you monopolising the time if you don't want to talk?
You can hear that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh! Something fly above your head.
There's a tune talk to me and all it's just gone that way, which is great. Hopefully we've got that under the car back here and see what we've got. So these are just where the children would sit, I believe, everything. And I've got many recordings. And that's where someone would typically give evidence in that chair. the spirits that are here, don't let that one spirit stop you from coming and talking to me. I give you permission to come forward and talk to me. I mean you no harm, I mean you no disrespect. I just want to have a little conversation before I go down to the old cells and spend some time down there. I've been told that old cells are particularly haunted. Is that true? Remember, this boy's yes and that boy's no. So you're telling me that the cells are haunted? Are you sure? Or are you... Okay, you are sure. Okay. So, let me ask you this question, if you can stop, please. Are you deliberately misleading me? You're not. Are you sure? Because for someone that doesn't want to do yes/no questions, you're saying no, right? So, did you ever get any activation against what we've done during the break? Just to check the balls, I'll swap them out, 2 rubber ones. Then we just had walk. So how well you can see that. Just had walk come up. And the K2, it's not K2 either, it's a hex one. Can't get the word out. So I believe you're deliberately misleading me. Is that true? So like I said, just to reiterate, if I get the words out, it would be great. So I put this ball down here first. And while I was putting the ball over here, it was going off right there. So then I grabbed the ball from there, put it here, and said, do you want, let's do some yes/no questions. And ever since, I'm just getting the no ball going off. So it's gone from this one going off to this one going off, so which is great evidence. Because the balls don't, if you've got a faulty ball, it will be that ball which is keep going and going and going. Hence why during the break, as a precautionary measure, I swap the balls out with 2 different ones. So I'm not using the same 2 balls that I was using earlier. So we always carry multiple of everything like the K2, which is down here. We've always been multiple of them. We'll swap them round, stuff like that, just to make sure that it's not probably back with it low or anything like that. So the hexagon, we only have 1 off, which hasn't spoken yet. So the spirits that like to walk around the gallery at the top, feel free to come down and have a conversation with me. So the spirits that like to walk around the gallery at the top, feel free to come down and have a conversation with me. Sounds like furniture moving or something. So we have a squeaky floor here.
Oh, fuck. Is that bang?
Thank you very much for making that bang.
I said,
It's greatly appreciated. Any chance you can do it again, please?
I said that window.
Any chance you can do that bang again for me, please? So as you probably heard, that was a rather loud bang. We are in this area all by ourselves, so we can't squeak forward here. That's where the bang sounded like it come from. All we do is just keep the cameras pointed that way for a little while. So, little recap. So we just had a loud bang from this direction somewhere. We've had Saturn come up on the hexagon. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to head up this way and see if we can find out what that bang was. I think it was that. It's still
No, that's something here. Oh God, this side. Huh?
So the spirit is playing games with us. He's banging in different corners. I really do appreciate you doing a bang for me. You've all clearly got a lot of power and a lot of energy. Is there any chance you can use that energy to push one of these balls off? Just give it a push. The balls are very light, very easy to push off. Just give it a shove. I know you can do it. You've already demonstrated you've got a lot of power by doing such loud bangs. That was me leaning against this. You do like that. So it seems like the spirits here are wanting to play games with me at the moment, which is cool. Mind. We still had quite a few loud bangs, which is fantastic. We've also had ball activation, we've had the hexagon talk as well, which is great. Be careful where you walk around to the centre area. Just like how I operate as well, so we can camera on the best. But yeah. Can you bang it? You do it 2 times, can you have a copy, mate? Can you copy that at all? Can you do it again, please?
This side.
Can you bang again, please? Are you trying to do the bangs to scare me away? So we're getting quite a few loud bangs, but they're not always in the same spot. So we've had some over here, some over here, one up there. So we're getting the bangs in different areas, so which, if it was always, the bangs were always in the same place, I would go and find that particular area and see if it's like central heating or there's a blind that's banging in the wind. But because the bang is not only coming from different areas, it's also having different loudnesses, like the actual bang itself is a lot harder. So we've just had no on the board there. So you're not trying to scare me away. I do appreciate that. I would like to have a conversation. We just had Buzz come up and Hex come there. Any chance you can bang again for me, please? Just one. Give it one really good bang. Thank you so much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. Any chance you can bang again for me, please? Just one. Give it one really good bang. Thank you so much for doing that. So as you probably heard that was one considerable bang, so which is absolutely great. And as you saw, I'm here on cameras when we bang about, and it did the bang did come from over here, so which is absolutely amazing. I asked for a loud bang, I've got a loud bang. Thank you so much. Like I said, I do really appreciate that loud bang. It's just like day will come up and the next come. Are you saying gale because the weather's not good outside? Or is Gale your name? Shall I call you Gale? If you'd like me to call you Gale, you can light this ball up for me, or make a loud bang, as I know you can do that very easily. The choice is entirely yours. I'm just here to try and talk to you. I'm just here to be friendly and have a conversation. Did I just hear your footsteps? Session. Get the recorder. Record it down. Just have another. What we're going to do is we're going to do another first EVP session. Get the recorder. Record it down. Just have another. Thank you. So, the spirit that's here and is banging, I really do appreciate all these bangs you're doing for me. But I'd like to know your name so I can address you properly, if that's okay. This little red light here, you can tell me your name into that. Did you used to work here? Did you have to go to court here at all? You want to stop reading paper exercise, that's all.
Good, we have the first EVP session. Get the recorder. Recorder is down. Just have another.
That was behind us at the top, that thing.
So, the spirit that's here and is banging. I really do appreciate all these bangs you're doing for me. But I'd like to know your name so I can address you properly, if that's okay. This little red light here, you can tell me your name into that.
Hear that? Bang, bang, taps.
Did you used to work here?
Oh, bloody hell.
That's a big bang.
Did you have to go to court here at all? I'm going to stop the EVP there because I swear I'm talking.
So replay that, because you hear two distinctive loud bangs.
Get the recorder. Recording is down. Just have another bang again. So,
We'll replay that.
we'll have the first EVP session. Get the recorder. Recorder is down. Just have another bang again.
Hear that?
So, the spirit that's hearing is banging. I really do appreciate all these bangs you're doing for me. But I'd like to know your name.
We're going to do, do another replay again.
EVP session. Get the recorder.
Okay, so let's get
Down.
ready.
Just have another bang again.
Ready? Hear that? Whoop.
So, the spirit that's hearing is banging. I really do appreciate all these bangs you're doing for me. But I'd like to know your name so I can address you properly, if that's okay. This little red light here, you can tell me your name into that.
Hear that? Dum, dum.
Right, lady put behind me.
Did you used to work here?
Hexcon's going nuts.
Did you have to go to court here at all? I'm going to stop the EVP there because I swear.
So we have jewellery. So we have jewellery wore arms, census for the last four we've just had. So it has some great EVPs though. We had a sound and we had two bangs, like dum sounds on the EVP. So which is absolutely fantastic. That was a double bang. Dum. Absolutely fantastic. So the spirit here seems to not really want to talk using the balls. They are much rather to bang, so which is absolutely great. So I had a look around there. The window isn't open, you know, the window looks like it's open, it's not. Door is locked. There's just a little blanket thing there. There's some mannequins behind there. There's nothing there really that I can physically see when I look that will make that banging sound. And the fact that we're getting it quite intensely here now, but we've had it over there, we've had it up there, so which is great. I just had to come up and new Hexcon as well. So I know you like doing those bangs. I do really appreciate it. But is there any chance you can come and light up one of the balls for me, please? If you don't want to light the balls up, can you do a loud bang? Are you walking around behind me? down again. So we are getting right about bangs, which is interesting. What I'm going to do is get the REM pod out. So the REM pod, we can go near that. Yeah, he gets an hour of the beach and the red light show. So all we do is come away from it. I know you like to bang, but see that device I just put down here? Can you go near it at all for me? Did you have scan come up on the head come?
I don't know how well you guys can see that.
So come on, I know you're here, I know you've got power, so you're doing one hell of a bang, and I really do appreciate it. Because those bangs are really loud and really echo through here. But I'd like to have a visual confirmation, maybe do yes, no questions, we do yes and no. Or, if you don't want to do this and come and stand next to me, we can do yes, no questions with bangs. We can have one bang as yes and two bangs as no. The choice is entirely yours. But I do appreciate your time. So what I'm trying to do is give the spirit some options. You can either visually.
If Steve said, can you look at the justice? Paul. Steve said, can you look at the justice?
Can I look at the judge's seat? Yeah, of course I can. So we did have the no ball go off when I picked up the yes ball. So we can probably debunk that as me doing it rather than a spirit. The spirit that set off the no ball, is there any chance you could just do it again for me, please? Just to confirm that you're saying no.
He said the justice look like someone sitting.
Then we've got K2s going off. See that green light below the vents? We just had some spike on that. It's the first time we've had spike. It was only sort of a 5 milligal spike. So it wasn't a big spike, but we definitely had spike. So which is great. So the spirit that's here, there we go, look, we're getting some spikes there on the K2 again.
I see.
Put it in the other camera as well. Yeah, so the judge's seat, I was just sat in it a few moments ago. So what you're seeing is probably my body and head imprint. What I can do is go up there and flatten it back out so we can see if we can get anything going on.
Maybe we could get that into us. Like I said, I want to start in it.
There we go, look, we're getting some better spikes now on the K2, which is great. Yeah, I see, K2 spiking. So what I want to do is just let it sit for a minute. Thank you for setting that off. Can you do it again, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Any chance you can use a bit more energy and try and get more lights on? I'd appreciate that very much. What I do is, let me go like that. Dust tends to look like a bit more like snowy flakes rather than anything else. Any chance you can light that K2 up again for me, please? Make some lights flash. So what we've got going on at the moment is, so I'm currently looking through these because we're getting some quite loud bangs. We're getting some activity on the ball, mainly no answers. So anything I ask is no, we're getting loud bangs. We've just started getting some activity on the K2, so I've stepped away from it all to see if the spirit then will interact a bit more and see what we can get coaxing going on. Oh, got a pain right in the groin. Ow. Oh. Ow. Oh, it's gone now. The pain's gone now. That was weird. It was literally right in the groin area, just had a sudden pain. Was that you giving me that pain? I didn't appreciate that. Look, I'm here. Still flipping, Katie. So I'm here just to talk to you. I'm not here to be disrespectful. I'm not here to cause you any harm. So why are you trying to harm me? So I had a bit of a pain here. It could have been nothing, but it calmed. It would last a few seconds anyway. So you might just have a mic come up in the K2. What I might do is put the K2 up next to the hexagon so we can get some better activity that way. We just had one plate come up as well. Use the half-carbon hexagon. So, can you let me know you're still here, please, by setting one of these off? I'd appreciate it. But if it was if it was, say, radiators, for example, the bang would happen a lot, and it would be sort of every set period of time where we'll either get a flurry of bangs or we get no bangs or anything like that. So, yeah. Do you want to put the B camera back up on the balcony? So yeah, so it's just a case of let's try and work something out. Let's try and get something going again. Let's get the recorder back out, because we've had some good stuff we recorded as well on the EVPs. So, for some reason, my recorder, I don't know how well you can see that, probably not, but it's decided, no you can't see it, it's decided that...
Yeah, with this one, with this camera.
Yeah, it's decided that the time and date is being reset. That's what we're thinking. Right. Record it again. Record it down. But I'll put the recorder back down for you. Again, you can talk into that red light. Let me know your name. Let me know what year you had passed away.
You tell me.
Huh?
You tell me.
No, that's telling it to you. Is that your tongue?
No.
No, not mine. I just heard like a
Oh, yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Thought, just checking. No, it's right there. So it's just at sunrise and we have a look straight. Did you just make that growling sound? That rumbling sound we heard? Are you still here?
The time and date is doing reset. So I have to look at that. Right. Recording again. Recorder is down. But I'll put the recorder back down.
I see something like jump around on the down there. What is it? Down there. Like like that.
Let me know what year you had passed away. The time and date is doing reset. So I have to look at that. Right. Recording again. Recorder is down. But I'll put the recorder back down for you. Again, you can talk into that red light. Let me know your name. Let me know what year you had passed away.
There's a very faint rumbling sound there.
Just checking.
That was the Hex concert sunrise.
Did you just make that growling sound? That rumbling sound we heard? Are you still here?
So we had that rumbling sound was in the recorder. It was just very faint. So I have to plug it into the computer and see if we can gain that file up, and we'll overlay it now. And yeah, if there's not, we'll say no, it isn't here. Either way, we'll go through the file and see what we've got going on. We've had scientists come up on the Hexcom. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden, so I'm going to come here, see what we can get going on. So just looking at scheduling times, because we are here like a fence wood houses. They are currently down in the old cells, which then we will swap over with them. They'll come up into here, we'll go down into there. The good news is we're going to be down there. Hopefully, we're the last people in there, so hopefully it should be really active, which should be great, because it seems to have got really quiet in here. We've not had any bangs for a while, not had any wall activation, the K2's been quiet. Hexcom said some words, and the mentor hasn't done anything. So the spirit that's here, and has made those banging sounds for me, any chance you can give one last big bang for me? Just make the camera when you come up.